ما عندي ما أعتذر، لكن أوصلك واجبي ولا لا؟
والله لم أشيك يعني على الجميع، يعني لم أرى كل الواجبات وأحدد عندي في سجل المتابعة. كنت مشغولة بتجهيز العقاب، ننتهي اليوم إن شاء الله على خير وأخبركم. Okay. Okay, so please open your books on page 40 and 41. We're going to take the reading on Unit 3. Now, before we start here, I need you to read the title, the big black title here, and tell me what is the title? What is the meaning of this title?
Can I read, teacher?
Yes, please.
What will be, will be.
This is the title of the unit. Okay, now Dania, tell me the title of the reading passage.
Okay.
What is the title of the reading passage? The Tulsa time.
The Tulsa time capsule.
Yes, the Tulsa time capsule. Now, do you know what is Tulsa?
سيارة.
No.
No. It's a place. What is it? Do you know what is Tulsa?
No.
No, I don't know.
Okay, quickly now search on your phone. What is Tulsa?
City in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oklahoma. City in Oklahoma. Where is Oklahoma? Which country?
US.
Thank you so much. It's a city in the US in the state Oklahoma. Now here we have the Tulsa time capsule. Do you know the meaning of capsule?
نعم.
نعم.
كبسولة.
Yes, and time capsule, it means?
كبسولة.
Yes. Do you believe in time capsule, Ola? I know that we see that in cartoons, but do you believe in that we have time capsule and then I can go back to 100 years ago? Do you believe this is true?
No.
No. Yeah, me too. I don't believe that. Do you like movies that talk about time capsule?
Yes.
For me, I don't like science fiction movies. I like real stories movies or something that could happen in the real life. But time capsules and monsters and zombies, I don't like them. Okay, now here we're going to read, but before that, I needed to put those things in mind. You have those titles, heading titles. You're going to put each heading into each paragraph. And I'm telling you, we're going to have an exam, inshallah, and maybe you're going to have a reading. This is one of the nice questions that you might have, that you're going to have headings, and then you read the whole paragraph, and then you see which heading is the best one to describe the paragraph. Those headings give us the main idea. Okay? So how many paragraphs do we have? How many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 5 paragraphs and 5 headings here. Okay? Now, I need you to listen. It's a very nice reading.
Page 38. 6. Pronunciation. Page 39. 8. Page 40. 9. Reading.
The Tulsa Time Capsule. A crowd of people gathered outside the courthouse in Tulsa, Oklahoma in June 1957 to witness the burial of an unusual time capsule, a brand new gold and white Plymouth Belvedere car. The city leaders explained, in exactly 50 years' time, this car will be unearthed to show the world who we were and how we lived in Tulsa in 1957. The automobile contained a flag, a city phone directory, an unpaid parking ticket, and the contents of a woman's purse, bobby pins, a lady's powder compact, a plastic rain cap, several combs, a tube of lipstick, a pack of gum, a wad of tissues, $2.73 in bills and coins. 5 gallons of gas were also included in case the combustion engine became obsolete by 2007 and no fuel was available. The event attracted all sorts of people to Denver Avenue that day in 1957. Some thought that the idea of burying a new car was dumb. Others thought it was brilliant. Raffle tickets for the car were sold. The person to guess the approximate population of Tulsa in 2007 would win. "I'll never be alive," said Teddy Baxter, aged 6. "Sure you will," answered his brother Henry, who was 19. "I might not be, but you'll be around for sure." Gene McDaniel, who was 20 at the time, thought, "In 2007, I'll be 70. I'll never make it." The Plymouth was wrapped in protective materials and lowered into a concrete vault, which was supposed to withstand even a nuclear attack. It lay there for 50 years. On June 13, 2007, the vault was opened and the car was raised as thousands of people watched. The organizer of the event said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Miss Belvedere." Unfortunately, the tomb was unable to protect the car from moisture, and the vintage vehicle was covered in rust. The contents of a typical woman's handbag in the glove compartment looked like a lump of rotted leather. The microfilm that recorded the names of the contestants wasn't found. There was a bit of disappointment that the items were not in better condition. However, some items inside the time capsule were in good shape. They included a U.S. flag and some historical documents, such as aerial maps of the city and postcards. The good news is that when the Belvedere was unearthed, Teddy and Gene were still alive. They never thought they would be here to see it happen. Someone present said, "It's our King Tut's tomb. It's like a fairy tale."
Okay. So, what is the main idea of this passage? It talks about what?
Number 1.
It talks about, we're going to do now the headings, but just tell me what is the main idea of this? What did they do in Tulsa?
They found a time capsule.
They have a car. In what year? In 1957. What did they do with the car? They said that the plural of an unusual time capsule. Now, what did they do with the car? Yes, Ula, did you understand the main idea of this passage? Okay, so here, as you can see, here, some thought that the idea of burying a new car was dumb. Others thought it was brilliant. So what did they do in Tulsa, in this city, in 1957? Some people thought that, okay, we have a car, we're going to put things inside the car, and we're going to bury this car inside the earth, inside. Why? Because many years later, we want people to have this car and then see how life was it like in 1957 in Tulsa. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Now, Let's see the hearing. Number 1, a crowd of people gather outside, and then he talks about the date, and then they said that in exactly 50 years' time, this car will be unearthed out of the earth to show the world who we were and how we lived in Tulsa. So what do you think? Is it what the car contained inside the car, or the plural of a car, or 50 years later, or they lived to see it, or everyone came to the event? Yes, Sarah.
Teacher me.
Teacher, I want to, can I
I
answer?
Teacher.
Can
Yes,
I answer,
Sarah.
teacher?
I
Teacher.
think 50 years later.
Yeah, 50 years later of this paragraph.
Yes.
All of
Teacher,
you, are you sure?
no.
No.
What do you think, Mariam?
I think it's A. What the car convenient.
Now, what the car contained, it means that what is inside the car. What did they put? They put inside the car. Now, is this paragraph talk about what did they put inside the car?
No.
Paragraph number 2 is A, not number 1.
Paragraph.
Teacher.
You mean that number 2 is A here? What the car contained?
Yes.
Yes, of course, because we have a tube of lipstick, a pack of gum, a lot of tissues, $2. So number 2 is what the car contained. So just let me write that. What about number 1, Ola?
Teacher me.
Yes, Jana.
It's B. The plural of car.
The plural of car. Mm,
Teacher me.
what do you think? For me, I think, Jumana,
They lived to see it.
they left. No one said it's E. You don't believe that it's E? Everyone came to the event because a crowd of people gathered outside the courthouse in Tulsa. Why? To witness, to see the plural of an unusual time capsule, which is a brand new gold and white car. So I think it's E.
Yes.
Let's choose E, and then if we find something that is
teacher 3 أقصد إيه ليس 3
number 3, let's see.
لأنه في the event.
Now the event attracted all sorts of people to Denver Avenue. Some thought that the idea of buying a new car was dumb, others thought it was brilliant. And then they got
يعني لا أعلم فقط أقوال رأيي.
number 3, the paragraph, the main idea of it. Do you remember? We said that he said that there are two brothers. One of them is in the age of 6, which is Teddy. And then Teddy said, "Oh, I will never be alive in 2007, because in 2007 they are going to unearth the car, to see the car." So Teddy said, I will never be alive." But his brother said, "Sure you will." His brother is in the age of 19. Okay, so it's about those two brothers. So what do you think? Maybe
Teacher, can I answer?
D.
yes. Do you think it's D?
Yes, D.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's D, because both of them, they lived to see it. So number 3, paragraph 3 is they lived to see it. Number 4 is the Pillarmouse was wrapped in protective materials and lowered into a concrete vault, which was supposed to withstand even a nuclear attack. It lay there for 50 years. On June.
Teacher, can I answer?
Yes, what do you think?
Can I answer, teacher?
I
Yes.
think C.
You think, just a minute. You think it's C, which is? 15 years
15
later.
years later.
What do you think,
Yes.
Ola? Do you all agree on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
15 years later. And the last one, which is the good news, that when the Ververd was unearthed, Teddy and Jen were still alive. They never thought they would hear to see it happen.
B.
I think we forgot something. They lived to see it. I think it's here. A. Where is they live to see it? Sorry, not A. They live to see it. We should put it here in D. Oh my God. Type Ola, just a minute. Let me erase this. Now we said number 1. What did we choose with number 1?
A.
Everyone came to see the event. E. And we said number 2 is A, what the car contained.
A.
Number 3,
D.
D.
we said it's B, the plural of a car. And number 4, what is number 4?
D.
C.
They live to see it.
Number 4 is E. Number 4 is D. They live to see it. And number 5, everyone came. No, you see what I believe in. I believe that number 1 is the plural of a car, which is B. Number 2 is A. Number 3, 50 years later. Number 4, everyone came to see it. And number 5 is they lived to see it. Because in number 5, it's written that Teddy and Jean, they didn't die and they were still alive when they unearthed the car. Clear? Do you want me to say it again?
Yes, please.
Okay. Number 1 is B, the plural of a car. Number 2 is A, what the car contained. Number 3, we said 50 years later, C. Number 4, everyone came to see it, which is E. Everyone came to the event, which is E. And number 5 is they lived to see it. Do you think it's a nice idea? Do you have something that is very old, maybe from your grandmother or your grandfather? Something that people do not have now? What do you think? What is the oldest thing that you have? Or maybe your relative have?
They have coins.
They have coins that they are not there now?
No, I have. Me. Yes.
You have coins, but do we have those coins now? Do you think that people have them?
No.
Or it's... Oh,
No,
really?
I don't think.
Nice. Okay. Here we have just a little exercise. You're going to choose the correct meaning of each word. Now, in paragraph 1, when they said that people come here to gather, what is the meaning of that in paragraph 1? To come together, or to separate, or to join? Where do I find?
Together.
To come together?
Just let me show you here. A crowd of people gathered. Now, when they gathered together, it means
They come together.
To come together.
yes, they come together. Number 1 is A. Number 2, to witness something, which means to give evidence, to help, or to see an event.
To say
To say an event.
What is the meaning of to witness? or witnesses? Whenever they say that there is
شاهد.
yes, شاهد I am. Thank you. So you're an event. Puppy pen. What is a puppy pen? What is a puppy pen? Is it a pen worn by boys, or statey pen, or hair pen?
Hair pen.
Yes, thank you, Jude. It's a hair pen.
Yes.
Obsolete. What is the meaning of this word? Is it complete, or outdated, or high tech? High technology.
Outdated.
Yes? Yes, it's outdated. Absolute. Valid, which is in paragraph 4. Is it an electric measure, or a safe, or a can?
A safe.
Valid.
A safe.
Yes, it's a safe. Thank you. Right. To withstand, sorry. Is it to oppose, or to observe, or to resist, or survive? Which is?
Resist and
Or
survive.
Yes, to resist or survive. Okay, so just I will ask those questions quickly. I will give extra mark for each answer. I just want to give you marks. So number 1, what was the purpose, which means the goal, of burying the car for 50 years? Why did they do that? I will help you and tell you that the answer in paragraph 1. What was the purpose?
أنا
Yes.
teacher.
يلا جود.
The papers was to show how how people living in
Tulsa.
Tulsa
Thank you so much.
in
Yes.
1975 57.
Thank you so much. So why did they bury the car? Because they want to show the world who we were and how we lived in Tulsa in 1957. Number 2. So this is an extra mark.
Can I answer, teacher?
Why did the organizers include 5 gallons of gas for the car? And the answer, I think, in paragraph 3. Yes,
2,
Dania?
teacher.
Is paragraph 3 or 2? No.
Can I answer?
Yes. Dania? Yes.
I say.
I think, yes, it's in 2. The answer in
They
paragraph
could
2.
include the gas in cars to
Yeah.
the
Combustion.
combustion engine.
Engine.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So in case the combustion engine became absolute by 2007. That's why, and no fuel was available. That's why they put 5 gallons of gas. Thank you, Daniel. Number 3. Are any of the items put in the car absolute today? Any of
Can
the
I
items that
answer?
they put, is it absolute today?
Can I
Yes.
answer, teacher?
يلا سارة محمد.
Yes, the microphone is absolutely today.
Where did you find the answer? In which paragraph? So your friends can see.
Number 4.
In paragraph number 4. So which line you said?
Teacher, I think
Yes.
paragraph number 2.
Is it paragraph number 2, Sarah, or?
No, 3, teacher.
4.
3?
3 or 4?
3. The items were not in better condition. There was a bit of disappointment that the items were not in a better condition. Is this your answer, right?
معلمة في الباراجراف الرابع السطر التاسع.
So number 4, 5. So camera vehicles covered in rust. Yeah, the same thing. Number 4. Who was going to be the winner of the contest? What do you think, Ula? Who was going to be the winner of the contest? Who did not participate today?
Can I answer, teacher?
Tell me.
يلا جنى.
The winner of the contest was going to be the one who guessed the population of the Tesla in 2007.
Yes, the one who gets the population of Tulsa in 2007.
In paragraph 3.
Yeah, in paragraph 3. Okay. And the last question, what was the bad news in 2007? What happened to the vault? What was the bad news? Unfortunately.
Can I answer, teacher?
Yes, you can, Maria. Maria, sir?
Unfortunately, the tomb was unable to protect the car from monster, and the vintage vehicle was covered in rust.
Thank you so much. So that's why this was the bad news, because the car was has moisture, which means water. Okay, so we're done for today. What we're going to take tomorrow? Yes, we're going to take the writing. Okay, so just let me take the attendance real quickly. So رادن موجودة، دانيا موجودة، ليلى.
نعم مريم موجودة.
جوان موجودة.
Yes, teacher.
مريم موجودة. لارا
موجودة.
سارة موجودة. سارة محمد موجودة. راما is absent. سدرة.
Yes, teacher.
زينب is absent. وريف is absent. لجين is
كتبت. قلت لك في الشات لجين.
وراما أيضا كتبت.
اوكي، راما ولجين. وريف غائبة. زينب غائبة. جود غازي موجودة. لما منصور. لما is absent. لما بكر. لما is
كتبت.
yes. لا كتبت. هدير موجودة. سارة بوارشي موجودة. رزان I think موجودة. ليان عبد الله. ليان is absent. جمانة باسم موجودة. جود باسم. جود is absent. جود موجودة. ماريا موجودة. ريماس. موجودة. حفصة
موجودة.
رينا
موجودة.
ريتال
موجودة.
جنى
معلمة.
موجودة. يس
ليان كتبت بالشات.
نعم رأيت. ليان كتبت. رأيت. Okay, so this is all for today. Thanks so much for coming, and have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher. Have a nice day too.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Thank you, teacher.